For thousands of years, I have laid waste to innumerable worlds.
Who will be mighty? Who will be powerful?
Countless souls have been destroyed by my hand. Beings throughout the galaxy kneel before me as their master. Throughout the millennia, nothing challenged my rule until they stood in my way. I have toyed with these pitiful mortals for far too long. Soon my power shall return, and the time will come to rip them to pieces. The souls they project will beg for mercy, and the world will lie in ashes. I will have my revenge. I will destroy the Power Rangers!
We are back with the Cinema Couch at Comic-Con 2013, New York City, here with the people who's the Power Rangers, MMPR. This the masters. These are the guys, it's their brainchild. Introduce yourselves, guys.
Something like that. My name is Louis Maldarelli. I'm the producer and head writer, I guess, of MMPR.
Dominick Sivilli, director and cinematographer and editor of MMPR.
Now, every day.
Yeah, I do what we can't afford people to do. Yeah, so
makes sense. So how did this all come about? How did you guys? We guys longtime Power Rangers fans. Did you guys see an episode one day and say, "Hey, that'd be a great idea to make a more serious, dark version of that"?
That's actually how it was. It first went on when it first went on Netflix about a year and a half ago. We were about to head out the house and we're just skimming through Netflix, killing some time, and we saw that Mighty Morphin Power Rangers seasons 1 and 2 were on. So we flipped it on. Watched a couple episodes and we said, hey, you know what? Are they making a realistic reboot of this? Because it would be awesome. Did our research, didn't find anything.
At the time Avengers was just coming out about a year ago, so right. Maybe a little bit more.
So we figured, no one is doing this. It's something I would like to see, so let's write up a trailer that we can shoot and see if we can get funding for it via Kickstarter or get in the go, and that's what we did.
Very, very cool, and it is a great idea. You guys cornered the market on this because this is a brilliant idea. I remember when I first saw it online, I was like, no way! Like, not only was it was like the Power Rangers everybody was kind of looking for, and they never kind of explored that before. I'm surprised they never did, but you guys geniuses for thinking it. I'm serious. It's a genius idea because it's something that everybody wanted.
I don't cancer just yet, so.
I always think that it was an idea people have wanted for a long time. We're just the first people to jump on it.
Exactly. Think somebody stepped through the door.
And it's the right time. All these reboots and these retakes and these remasters happening. And what's one franchise that sort of deserves that? As a kid, the kid inside me wants a realistic Power Rangers movie. So why not? We have the resources, and I think we can make it good.
Now, you guys have an interesting cast. This is the only Power Rangers cast I've seen where the women outnumber the men. So, was that a decision you guys made, or did that just was that happenstance?
It's going to be 6 altogether.
So, hold on. We don't know this yet. I don't get the inside scoop.
Who's that 6th?
Who's that 6th Ranger?
There's only one person I would like to play that Ranger.
And 6th Ranger is supposed to be the Green Ranger.
Of course.
And there's only one person we want for that role.
There's only one person, and all you guys know exactly who that is. So.
I think I have an idea of who that is. Now, do you think this person who shall not be named would do it? Because I've done some research online. I've actually seen an interview of him saying that he's still with the Saban Corporation, so it's hard for him to do other things.
If I understand if he's tied with other things, I totally understand it. But I would like to see him do it.
We would all like to see him do it.
He's the poster boy of Power Rangers, so there's no one else I could see play that role.
Yeah, exactly. All our fans keep coming up and asking us, is he going to be in it? And we would love it, but they have to go tell him that. He's the one that needs to know.
So fans, if you're out here watching this interview, if you're out there, when you see this person who shall not be named, go up to him and tell him, hey, it'd be really good if you could do MMPR. It'd be a good thing. And it would help out because the fans want him. I know I want him to see him. I don't know anybody else that can play the Green Ranger, so it's a great thing.
Precisely, yeah.
Yeah.
You saw the trailer, right?
I saw the trailer for episode 1. Pretty fantastic stuff. And I think if you show that to him, then he'll be like, oh, he'll be on. If he sees that.
I don't understand why anybody would turn that down.
I know. It's incredible, guys. I cannot wait till you guys can see this thing. It's pretty incredible. Blue Ranger action. Wow. I was blown away by it.
Thank you very much. We worked very hard.
Now, what about the storyline? This whole psychological, paramilitary. And you got Lord Zed in there. Really cool, idea. How'd y'all guys come up with that story?
Well, the story takes place 20 years after the original seasons. The original powers still have a part of the story, but it takes place 20 years after the Rangers have defeated Lord Zed, at which point the Rangers then sort of retire because evil's been defeated. But now in our story, Lord Zed is returning. But not only do the new Rangers have to deal with that, they also have the Silver Guardians, who are the ones harnessing the power in the Morphers. And a lot of the story, honestly, while we grew up watching the first few seasons, I honestly fell out around Turbo. We went back and started watching other seasons and pulling ideas from those seasons. Like the Silver Guardians are from Time Force, and then we have a lot of
we feel like anything that would work for this universe, we could throw in there.
Yeah, we have a lot of aspects from RPM, SPD, Zeo. Amongst others. We're trying to connect these universes onto one. And, that's our ultimate goal.
Just if you watch for them and if you know them, and if you don't, you'll be discovering some new storylines.
And it won't hit you over the head with it. Sorry.
Now, all the Rangers, do they kind of come together in this story, or are they already together?
Sort of, I don't want to give too much away, but you'll see one of our Blue Ranger is going to sort of gather all the other Rangers. And they're not teenagers with attitude anymore. They're adults with attitude who have real-world adult problems and are being forced to become more what they are, which is a superhero, to deal with this gritty universe that's really needs their help. And on top of all that, they have to deal with an entity like Lord Zed, which is beyond the world that they know, which anyone knows.
Very cool. So now I know I saw the trailer for MMPR. When can the people out there expect to see the trailer go up for MMPR?
We're going to release the trailer for the Blue Ranger episode, which we're showing today. After our convention appearances, we still have the Rhode Island Comic-Con, which is early November. I think it's the first weekend in November. And then after that, we're going down to Orlando, Florida for Ranger Stop toy and comic collection. They're a really cool site, so you should check them out, rangerstop.com. So after those conventions, about late November, early December, we'll release this new trailer.
Very cool. And what about the second episode? When do you plan on starting to film the next episode?
Well, right now we just wrapped our first episode. We're into post-production. It's going to be about a month before it goes back into visual effects and then sound design. So while it's off our hands with post and while it's in visual effects, we'll be gearing into production for the next episode. So I want to say end of November, before Christmas, so before the holidays really take off and begin.
When can we expect the first episode to drop? Do you guys have a release date for that?
We're aiming for December or January.
December, January. So we will be looking out for that. And last but not least, before we go, so as the Cinema Couch watchers know, I am a comedian extraordinaire. I do some writing myself. And I noticed when watching the previews, I don't know about the story yet. I don't know if it's been revealed. But I noticed you guys don't have a Vulcan skull. So I thought that maybe I could audition for you guys real quick, because I always wanted to be Skull, the Black Skull. So, I'll give you the laugh. I'll give you the skull laugh, and you guys can see from that. All right, here we go. That's my skull laugh. I've been practicing.
What about you guys?
Hey, Nightwing, escalation. Just walk by. It's crazy. All right, guys, but yeah, I just want to do that real quick. Think about it. I'll let them sleep on it and then come back to me. But thank you guys so much for interviewing us. I'm very excited about MMPR, and it's really cool thing you guys are doing. And thank you guys so much for watching. Check out MMPR. We'll see you later.
And it's morphin' time, guys.
It's morphin' time.